Say that we're reading a medical chart and we're looking for the abdominal pain diagnosis. We're reading a medical chart. Jane Doe, 55 years old, came in with abdominal pain. So of course, with this big book we have in front of us, there's no way we can just flip through each page until we find abdominal pain. That just definitely wouldn't work. So what we would do is we would go to the alphabetic index, or what is called in our book is the index to disease and injuries. So has everybody tabbed their books? And you can talk to me in the chat and I'll pull up the chat box as well. So everybody let me know, have you tabbed your books? And if you have not tabbed your books or not familiar with what tabbing your book is, also let me know that as well. So tabbing your books is simply, if you go to the front of your book, there's going to be some yellow stickers, yellow markers like this, yellow stickers in there. So this is what we're going to have tabs. No problem. If you have not tabbed your book, no problem. So, and it's okay if you don't know how to tab your book. It's perfectly fine because you've never owned this book, never had this book before. So there's no expectation for you to know what to do with the book. It's okay. That's why I'm here, to teach you everything about the book, coding, all of that. So these are the yellow tabs in the beginning of the book. So as you see on these tabs, they're alphabetized. You know, they have A, B, C, D. Some even have words written on the tabs. What you're going to do is you're going to match these tabs up with the sections in the book. You're going to match the tabs with the section with the A, B, C, or the alphabetic index with disease and injuries. Whatever these tabs say, you're going to match it up back here. So that's what tabbing your book is. Everybody understand how to tab your book? With me just showing you that, does everybody understand how to tab? So if you don't, you can always circle back around and ask me some questions about how to tab your book. Perfect. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying yes. Perfect. Perfect. So match up the yellow sticky notes, match them up with the sections in the book. And what that does is two things. On your exam, it's a time exam. They've even shortened the exam this year, starting 2022. So now the exam is only 4 hours. And you still you have 100 questions. So they shorten the exam by time and length, because it used to be 150 questions. So this is the thing. You can't spend your time flipping through the book looking for the sections. That's going to take time. So with you having your book tab, that allows you to look and say, oh, this is D. Let me flip to the D's, or let me flip to the Z's, or whatever it is. So it saves time and you can go directly to the section. So now let's go back. So now that we have our book tab, so let's go to the index to diseases and injuries. So this is where we're going to start off when we're looking for our codes. Remember, I said Jane Doe or Sally Sue, whichever name. She came in with abdominal pain. So again, when we're reading medical charts in real life, we don't have, oh, this code is A or B or C or D or which one. So we see abdominal pain, and we have to automatically know where to go in this book to find abdominal pain. So this is what you'll do. You'll start by looking in the index to disease and injuries. And on your yellow tab, it'll say alphabetic index. So if you hear someone say alphabetic index or index to diseases and injuries, it's the same thing. So we're going to start there, and this starts on page 43. If you have the AAPC ICD10 book, and I have to email somebody back, somebody asked me about Optum book. You can also use Optum's book as well for the exam or if you're studying, but our page number is just going to be different when I'm referencing, because I just always get the ICD-10 book from the AAPC. Someone asked, should they use or buy other tabs? If you would like to, you can, but I think these tabs will be enough. Don't spend your time too much focusing on tabbing your book. That's the least of your focus. As long as you got the general tabs of A, B, C, D to Z and what categories, then you're fine. So it shouldn't be a lot of time, just pretty much focus on the tabs. So if you want to buy more tabs, you can, but it's not necessary.
Excuse me, Mark.